Curved swords are some of my favorite weapons in Elden Ring, and in today's video, we are going to take a closer look at one of the best curved swords introduced in Shadow of the Erdtree DLC, the Falx. This weapon gives you the best of both worlds, full access to curved swords power stance moves, as well as an incredibly powerful H4 that lets you close gaps to your enemies and dish out huge damage. With the right setup, this weapon is an absolute powerhouse. So let's dive in and break down how to get the most out of it. The Falx is a curved sword that deals physical damage and scales with both strength and dexterity. It also comes with passive build-up, but it cannot be improved since the weapon does not have arcane scaling. This is the reason why the Falx falls behind when you compare it to the Scavengers and the Bandits curved swords. However, the Falx redeems itself with this amazing H4 Revenger's Blade. You dash towards your enemy and perform a flurry of slashes that deals great damage. The thing I love the most about this H4 is how quickly it enables you to close gaps to your enemies. It can also stunlock certain enemies like Malenia, deals decent posture damage, and can easily activate multi-hit talismans like Medicine's Prosthesis to greatly improve your damage. Two-handing the Falx will create a duplicate in your offhand, hence giving you access to curved swords power stance movesets without having to go out of your way to find another curved sword to pair it with. Curved swords power stance movesets are the best in the game. The jump and run attacks are flat out broken, they are very quick, deal a lot of damage, and can easily trigger any such effect like bleed. You can obtain the Falx by completing Hornsense quest line. If you are not sure how to do it, I will leave a link in the description. I'm using the Frenzied Flame seal to cast Golden Bow because it has 0 weight, but you can use any seal available to you. Also, I'm using a dagger with Raptor of Mist H4 to evade certain mechanics. This is optional, but you can use a small weapon with the Seppuku H4 to trigger blood loss to enter boss fights with a little bit of extra damage, especially useful against enemies immune to bleed like Radagon and Elden Beast. For the armor, we are using the White Mask to increase all damage done by 10% when you trigger blood loss. I'm using Gravebird's Blackwell armor to increase jump attack damage by 10%. For the rest of the armor, I'm using the Rikshata set to improve all damage done by 4%. For the Talismans, we are using Lord of Blood's Exaltation to increase all damage done by 20% after triggering blood loss. Shard of Alexander to improve skill damage done by 15%. Medicine's Prosthesis, Rotting Wing Sword Insignia, and Thorny Cracked Tear will boost your attack power, taking full advantage of the Falx H4 and the rapid strikes of curved swords power stance moves like running and jumping. You could also use the Claw Talisman to increase your jump attack damage by 15%. For the Flask of Wondrous Physick, use Thorny Cracked Tear, alongside use the Blood-Sucking Cracked Tear for 20% extra damage for 3 minutes. The buffs we are using in this build are Golden Bow for some extra damage done and damage negation, Bestial Vitality provides solid healing over time effect, Blood Boil Aromatic is extremely strong. It provides plus 30 to physical damage and plus 20 to maximum stamina for 1 minute. If you don't want to gather materials to craft the Blood Boil Aromatic, use Howl of Shabriri instead. This is optional, but you can craft some stamina consumables to increase your stamina recovery speed. Here are our stats at level 200. We have 50 Vigor, 17 Mind, 40 Endurance, 50 Strength, 80 Dexterity, and 25 Faith. Falx is not a pure dex weapon, it is more of a quality weapon. Here's your recipe to scale up your damage. Start by investing in Dexterity until you reach 58, then switch to Strength and take it to 40. Switch back to Dexterity and boost it to 80, then raise Strength to 80 as well. Eventually you will increase both attributes to the hard cap of 99 with Dexterity always leading. You don't need to invest in Arcane. Yes, this is a bleed build, but Falx does not have any Arcane scaling, so there is no point investing in the Arcane attribute. Here's how you prepare for boss fights. Drink your Flask and buff both Golden Bow and Bestial Vitality. Consume your well-pickled turtleneck and Blood Boil Aromatic, then trigger blood loss with the Seppuku small weapon. Two-hand the Falx and restore your FP and HP. Before we finish this guide, there are a few things to mention. The Falx is a strong and fun weapon, but it falls behind weapons like the Bandits and the Scavengers curved swords, mainly because it lacks the arcane scaling. However, while the Falx lacks in raw damage, it makes up for with its amazing H4. One important thing to mention is that the weapon skill can take some time to fully execute, and most of its damage is carried by the final cross slash at the end of the combo. Sometimes it can be complicated to land this weapon skill, so timing is key to fully unlock the potential of this incredible H4. I hope you found this guide helpful. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and make sure to subscribe for more Elden Ring content. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.